Maintain low tones with me. Maintain low tones.
But long story short, it's looking like Ortiz wanting to smoke, man. You know, Ortiz, man, he fought Jamel Herring, he fight Loma, then if he fights Shakur, he building up his resume at 35. He coming in on fire with them names. It's like he already understand he need to fight. He ready to get right back in there, win, lose, or draw. He lost, you know, you lose your O, you get right back in there, you ready to go. That's the spirit. So right now, I would say, man, maybe Ortiz might be the most spirited fighter right now. You know, I would like to see, you know, De Los Santos, that bad man who ran up, you know what I'm saying, and got my man Villanueva out of there. I would like to see him and Frank Martin. I would like to see him and Isaac Cruz. He say Isaac Cruz is easy work. Do we know what De Los Santos is? Yeah, I mean, we kind of do. He's 16-1 with 15 knockouts. You know, do we know? I think we kind of do know. Now with a proper camp, knowing that you're going to fight him, knowing, you know, because he did go to the canvas, but he got, out of 17 fights, he got 15 KOs. So that's kind of serious. But I think we got a lot to look forward to, man. It's a lot of things we got to clean up in the boxing community. Mainly, you know, we got to get on one accord about what's acceptable and what's not. Now, we can't be muting people and trying to muzzle people or whatever, but as far as clown behavior, we need to be uniform in what's clown behavior. You know what I'm saying? If you got a promoter out there pocket watching, a lot of guy I mentioned talking about what's in another trainer's pocket and this and that, and he don't even got a fight on deck, and you know, it's all these questionable moves. You know, we gotta be on one accord and say, man, right is right and wrong is wrong. Because it was good for the goose, gotta be good for the gander. But we gotta, you know what I'm saying, we gotta put everybody on the scale the right way. And if you think that your favorite fighter don't have no flaws, no weaknesses, you think they invincible, if you got the knee pads out, the tonsil jewelry, the throat coat, your bib, you know, if you got all that on, man, every time you talk about your favorite fighter, man, you might want to go and do your research and your homework, man. A lot of people hating on Inouye right now. And it's like greatness because of a name, because of somebody's list. What if at his first inception, they didn't say top 10 pound for pound? What if they didn't say top 10? What if they said, well, what if when it first came out, what if when this concept first came out, they said top 15 pound for pound? Y'all still would be arguing that somebody on there shouldn't be and somebody that's on there should. We just gotta get, if we get on one accord, man, maybe we can save it, man. Because Lou DiBella, he talked about how, you know, the game is losing casuals and people are more, you know, a lot of people have migrated to UFC. Shit, it be hurt my heart sometimes, man. Teddy's passion for UFC is more than boxing. I'm like, man, this man that I used to know, man, they used to be in the corner Used to be talking to Mike, you know what I'm saying? The one that, you know, was talking to Tim Bradley about the fireman, you know, and all that. He got more passion for UFC right now than boxing. It's a niche sport, man, but you know, we got soft ass fans. I said I'm coming out with that KY jelly, you know what I'm saying? It's not meant for what you think it's used for. It's for when, you know, you in a debate or an argument and they get ready to move them goalposts. You just apply it liberally and they're not going to be able to use it. You know, it's gonna come with a little pair of scissors, because when they move these goalposts, they be having back brace, so you can apply the jelly to the goalpost, and as they try to move it, you can use the scissors to cut the back brace off. They're gonna be all the way fucked up, and then do some body work, and you gonna get them up out of there. But I think it's been a good year, man. I think that you know, if you don't need to take anything or anybody into this new year with you, don't take them. Drop them off. You know what I'm saying? Drop them off, man. If you gotta cut sling low with anybody, man, if you gotta, you know, any bad habits, you could have made a terrible video. You could be ashamed of yourself for some shit you put out this year. Some shit that you just put out a couple hours ago. But if you see this video and you're like, damn, I'm ashamed of myself, you can stop that shit in 2022. You don't got to take it in 2023. You know what I'm saying? This, you know, all you gotta do is be like, man, nah, I ain't gonna be on that bullshit no more. You know what I'm saying? And then walk in 2023. If you know you just be calling out fighters and you got an agenda because you get paid, you know what I'm saying, to push this agenda and all that, just understand you're gonna have to use your knees later. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna need your throat later, man. Preserve some of that throat. Cause I'm about to come out with some BodyWork tea bags. You know what I'm saying? With some Lipton, some eucalyptus in it. You know what I'm saying? Some other shit. But I'm excited about the Caleb Plant David Benavidez fight. You know, I think that the interview I seen of David Benavidez yesterday, I was really impressed with the answers. I like the Mr. Kurtwood said too cold. I would like to I like what he said on the interview. I like the fact that he sound mature, man. He sound mature. I not that I would like more humility, but man, it's different. I told y'all, man, when they get ready for the rubber to meet the road, and you know you've been the benefit of being able to just have people just hinge on every word and give you the benefit of the doubt for so long. At some point, you're gonna have to get in there and face what you've been saying, right? And this the other double standard. Can we let this go? Can we? If you did a video about this, right, can you put that shit down and cut that bullshit out in 2022? Because I said this, look, let's think about the last accident that Earl had. The last accident that Earl had, right, the devastating one, the one that everybody was running around with all these lies talking about he might not walk again and all this, and, you know, all these guys, you know what I'm saying? Like, all these reports, articles, all this bullshit coming out. That during that time, Bud came on and said, Earl, you better not fight me next. Earl said, tune up? I'll make your favorite fighter look like a tune up. Went in there and put paws all over Danny Garcia. Right? Then he went and he put paws all over Ugas. Right? They had to stop it medically or over the bone. You know what I'm saying? I heard a little bit of something about some cracked ribs. That's why I call him Mr. Rib Eye. He'll take your orbital bone and crack your ribs. Tough customer. That's why I call him the machine. I want to see the machine versus the closer. This accident, you know what Bud said? Are you going to spin the block? But I made a comparison. I said, man, the same reason why we like these boxers inside the ring, the same lifestyle they have outside the ring. Same kind of thing they do outside the ring. Same kind of people they are outside the ring. So how everybody say Jamal Charlo is all, you know, he passionate, outspoken. You can't say nothing, full of angry. He fight valiantly, passionate, all that inside the ring. And that's why we love him inside the ring. But he's polarizing, switch hitting, left, right. You know what I'm saying? Switching it up, blah, blah, blah. Outside the ring, polarizing. Don't fight. You better not fight me next. Moved over to Are you gonna spin the block? That's different energy, man. We gotta draw a line right in the middle, put that shit on the scale, and if it's a hair off, we gotta cut that shit off. We gotta stop pushing narratives, man. Then we gotta look at just the other one. I said, look, man, Derrick James got a guy at 154 that got undisputed, right? He got another guy that got 3 of them things, so he's 3/4 undisputed. You looking at BodyWork, you looking at the track record, you looking at what Jamel Herring did, you listening to him in the coach saying, oh man, you just gotta fight this motherfucker neck. He in the ring talking, oh man, you just gotta fight this motherfucker. But people are quick to put out how Teofimo's dad said, hey, you got knocked down, Poppy. They quick, but Bomac was in the corner and said, hey man, you just gotta fight this motherfucker now. No real tutor. You hear Derrick James saying, get behind the jab, go back to the body, get off the ropes. Do not allow him to be on the ropes. Move. You know what I'm saying? Get behind your jab, then go to the body. And when you come back, go finish off upstairs. Like you hear him coaching, make an adjustment. Nobody don't want to talk about the fact that Derrick James pretty much got what, 7? Let's just say 7 belts out of the 8. Omac over there looking, they look with that one little belt, man, and you know, no Boots, no Keith Thurman, no Danny Garcia, no Virgil. When Virgil got in the ring, he beat my man down there in Maurice Hooker. He got out there and said Bud was right there in the stands. He said, hey Bud, you know what I'm saying, blah blah blah, I want you. Bud looked around like, he don't want it. And everybody let him do that. But we hear more stuff about how Earl Spence don't want undisputed. We gotta cut that out. Like if I get in the ring and say your name and then I send you a contract and then you say you accept everything, but then you go grab quote unquote a bigger bag and it comes out to where, you know, people don't even believe that's a bigger. We gotta cut that shit out. Can we leave that shit right here in 2022? Can we leave that right here in 2022? We don't gotta take that into 2023. We don't gotta do all that. I just thought, man, maybe, you know, I'll come out here and express some things, man. I think that silence is consent. You know what I'm saying? And you know, when it comes to this, in this game, we're gonna poke and pry and get these boxers to try to say, you know, incredulous things about these other boxers. You damn right. We got an opportunity, and we should be able to say something about our peers who make content, who be on some bullshit. Point blank, period. It don't matter how big your name is. No matter what you bring, because, you know, a lot of people sprinkle a lot of bullshit in the game and they don't know how to use their resources. They have any and everybody on there, but their whole thing is to pry out something salacious. When you don't got to do that, you just let people be who they are. You know what I'm saying? You try to get them and you put up the same standard and argument to get the best fight, the best. Everything you need is going to come out. You don't got to manufacture the drama. You don't. You don't got to put fuel on it. The boxers and the true animosity and the best fighting the best is going to do that in itself. I just thought I'd get on here, man, and just say, you know, it's been a wonderful 2022. You know what I'm saying? I think last time I checked, I think I had like 379. I thought I was going to hit 380. And then I did 2 videos and I dropped down to 377. And then last time I checked, I was at 378. I wanted to get to 380. And you know why that number is important to me? Because this channel is not bought and paid for. There's no agenda. There's no agenda. If you tell me my fighter did some bullshit, I'm be like, yeah, he did. You know what I'm saying? This is how I'm seeing it. We got to consider this. We got to do this. But I'm going to be like, yeah, man, that shit was crazy what he did. I'm not going to lie. I don't own a set of knee pads. I got throat coat for sale. I got lip chap for sale. I got tonsil jewelry. It's for sale. I'm the president, but I'm not a client. You know what I'm saying? I don't use the product. That's rule number 1, baby. But I thank y'all. I call y'all the kidneys, man. Thanks for rocking with the kidneys, man. You know, we do body work over here. If you need some graphics, you know what I'm saying? I'm starting to do graphics for people. You know what I'm saying? You want a background, holler at me. You want me to advertise a product? Holler at me. I work with your budget. I'm flexible. I'm a perfectionist. And if I can help you, I'm going to help you. If you want to collab, reach out. But be on your shit. You know what I'm saying? Iron sharpens iron. And I always say, it's boxing minds over boxing miles. You know, I always say this, man. Look, when it comes to Halloween and New Year's, if you go out and about on Halloween and New Year's and something happen, man, you kind of got to take ownership, man. It's best to kind of stay low, get low. You know what I'm saying? Get with your lady. You know what I'm saying? If you're a lady, get with your guy. You know what I'm saying? And y'all, you know, enjoy each other, bringing the New Year's, doing something positive, something uplifting. And just if you did some bullshit in 2022, I'm gonna look at you with a fresh set of eyes in 2023. You know what I'm saying? But thanks for everybody who took time out to actually watch this video, who take time to come back on a regular basis. Subscribe to your boy, man. Let's set a different set of eyes. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gotta like everything, you ain't gotta agree. I do have my rants. I do have my time when I go off. But it's all for the love of boxing. It's all to see the best fight the best. And I know that these are young people who get hit in the head for a living. And I look at it as a person who experienced a lot of the things that they've experienced. So I judge accordingly. So I don't just come out and shit on anybody. I just want to be more communal in that. Like, I might be that uncle that be like, I'm 42. I might be that uncle that be like, nah, man, that's some bullshit. Because the OGs, they ain't doing it. The OGs, they kind of worse right now when it comes to this boxing. This shit out here coming out of them. Nah, man, it's a new way. Like, it's a new way, man. And we ain't got to do that. We can uplift fighters. We can still create memorable moments. And we can get the fights that we want. We ain't got to compromise. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for all my likes. Thanks for all my new subscriptions here at BodyWorkBoxing. But we don't take things for face value. We do that body work.